What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and we got a lot to discuss. So like the videos, the intro plays.
Could somebody please make it make sense?
Make it make sense to me in election.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Made sense.
Make it make sense. You know what was up.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
The dogs call. For many days I didn't bring him here because I suffer when he bites me. I'm in my vagina. When I'm walking and he sees other dog, he right away, he jump on my vagina because he gets so crazy. He doesn't know who I am. He forgets everything.
Look at me. What'd I say? No. Come here. Look at me. Hey. Look at me. No.
Okay, guys. So I don't know if you have seen this or not, but there was a very alarming video of Lil Nas X. And if you've ever been around anybody on drugs, we're not going to sugarcoat this. Drugs are drugs, whether you have money or not. If you've been around people who are in the throes of addiction, that's what it was giving. Some might find this a little bit hard to watch, so this would be your trigger warning.
No. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down?
Now, if you've never been around somebody who is actively on drugs, you could think it's Lil Nas X and he's just trolling. But now that we know that he was hospitalized for OD, it brings a different context to this video.
Uh-oh, somebody's going to have to pay for that. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes.
Now, this is down literally a major thoroughfare in LA.
Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat, towel. Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Hey! Woo! Batty boy, want you to give it to me, baby? Batty boy, want you to give
Again, if you've ever been around somebody who, has done drugs, this behavior is not surprising. We will get into his mom. This dude had a real rags to riches story. His mom has been addicted to drugs his entire life. We'll look at her video in a minute. I do not believe that this is a publicity stunt. Initially, I thought it could have been because it's Lil Nas X and that's what he does. Technically, well, I'm not sugarcoating anything with you guys. I was gonna say that his career was kind of like it went off the rails because of his publicity stunts, but part of it was just because his audience was not expecting him ever to come out as gay. So we don't have to sugarcoat it. He lost part of his audience because he is a openly gay man who is more effeminate, and the other part is his trolling. Twerking on the devil and things like that, bringing a Bible with, I think it was either a Bible or holy water. It was like a Bible, but inside it had liquid or liquor in it to the VMAs. Those kind of things are very hard to get over. This is not like Madonna in 1989. His career wasn't strong enough. So although he will forever go down in history, I think Old Town Road spent a record-breaking number of weeks on the charts. He's not been able to obtain that same level of success, and even less after he came out as a feminine gay man. So seeing this now, I feel horrible for this dude.
That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party.
Quinn, no, he actually was hospitalized for OD. He was hospitalized for OD. So I don't think this is a cry for attention. I think that this person was in the throes of, he just got high. Let me put my banner up. Allegedly. We see it all the time. We just, we don't see it with celebrities. We don't see it with people at his level. But yes, celebrities do every type of drug just like anybody else. If you've ever seen somebody on the street semi-nude, we've seen all kinds of videos where people are actively in the throes of addiction. They strip down. They can be belligerent, they can be violent, they can be all these things. And Lil Nas X just happened to be the person that we're seeing in the throes of it right now.
Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down?
Oh, if you're just coming in, like the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe.
Hey, for everybody coming to the party. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes.
So I told you guys that he's been open about his own drug use, but he only said that I think maybe around 2020 he was smoking a lot of weed. But we've never heard him acknowledge. I think he said mushrooms as well. Mushrooms can give you an out-of-body experience, but I don't know. This is speaking frankly, it's a little crackish to me. It looks like maybe he ingested something extremely strong. I don't get to OD, but that's the reports coming in right now. He was hospitalized for an OD. And this is his mom. This went viral. A lot of people did not know that his mom had struggled with addiction and is homeless for a good chunk of her life. When people saw that, I think she's in Atlanta begging for money, they gave him a hard time. His dad came out and defended him.
You have your period at 7?
What type of nature do you have?
I mean, most young ladies I know that may start early, like 9
This man absolutely exploited her. I remember when this video first came out.
might be considered early.
Yeah.
Right, so you're saying that at 7 you had a kid?
Yeah.
No. You know 7 years old is impossible.
Tamika, like this ain't all right. Let's get on track, okay? Okay. I'm just trying to figure this out. You're saying you have a 41-year-old.
I ain't got pregnant.
Tell everybody at work I said, hey.
I had a baby when I was 18.
And dead for real?
Yeah, dead for real.
How did that happen?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
You was a baby.
My mom took the baby, and I don't even know how my child is.
Who was?
So again, it's a sad situation with Lil Nas X. He achieved a level of success very few will ever know, but that comes with all kinds of pressure, and with the history of drug abuse, you never really know when somebody could snap. So, you know, prayers up to him. Hopefully he gets the help that he needs. An OD is no joke. Like, I don't even think I need to tell you guys that. Let's move on. So if you guys don't know, Cardi B has been dating a football player by the name of Stephon Diggs. He does things for her, like gets her a castle to
Cardi B.
We were up here with the golf cart.
Rents her out a castle.
Steph! You sure?
Make a right and get in the. Like this left? You can't make this left. You're blocking it.
We're staying in a castle.
That's what we'll be training. Look around. It's nothing. We're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, why?
Why this man got to stay in a castle? I'm talking about a real castle. Look at this.
Now, if you've been a fan of Cardi, like I have been a fan over the years, I know that certain things work with Cardi. She was extremely happy because Offset had gotten her a Bentley Bentayga and had spent like $150,000 on her ring. And at the time she said, that's how I know that he loves me. In this situation, I already have my eyebrows raised, not because of the gay rumors about Stefan, but because I know somebody else who was, I guess you could say, messing with Stefan. Not a man, but still somebody that was not Cardi. So I already had like my antennas up about him, but more so because you just left the man who cheated on you. He got you locked up, or at least had you in a court case with some of the women he was cheating on you with, doesn't have any money. And the next person you move on to is a very public figure who has a lot of bad press, bad publicity, and somebody accusing him, his male assistant or male stylist accusing him of sexual assault. It didn't make much sense for a mom of like, what, 3, maybe 4, I don't know. She has all these children with her ex-husband, but this did not seem smart. I don't know how else to say it. So, you know, she's impressed with things like this. I'm sure it's hard. She's worth $100 million for somebody to do something for her that she couldn't do for herself. But as you can see, it's working.
Look at this. This is a real fucking castle. I wonder Marie Antoinette was going to go down here. Hold up in this bitch. Look at that. There's real crocodiles in there. Mind you.
Now, let's get to the real stuff. I got this from It's On Site. However, if you guys are actually interested in all the details, because he's getting into like sex magic and a lot in the actual incident report that he just filed, I will go through the motions of getting that for you guys. You'll need to put it in the comments. I'm going to give you a synopsis. It says, according to incident report filed in Montgomery County, Christopher Blake Griffith accused NFL star Stefan Diggs of drugging, sexually assaulting, and robbing him on May 22nd, 2023. I looked it up. The statute of limitations for civil complaints is 5 years, so he's still within that time frame. What he did initially was come to the internet, but this is now an official report that he has filed with the police. Griffin further alleged Diggs later conspired to have him unalive to prevent his gay bisexual secrets from being exposed after Griffith claims he denied his sexual advances. In the report, Griffith states Stefan Diggs drugged and sexually assaulted me on May 22nd, 2023, and then 1 week later, he conspired to have me unalived on May 29th, 2023, to suppress his gay bisexual secrets from becoming exposed after I denied his sexual advances and now knew his secret. He also alleged Diggs offered him candy throughout the night, which he later realized was laced with drugs. That candy he gave me made my pupils so big I couldn't see my eye color, made my skin tingle to the touch, made my body pulsate to music, increased my sex drive in intense form, made it hard for me to form words into sentences, amongst other things. Now, this man was definitely in the mix. He was Gervonta Davis, I guess, BFF and longtime stylist. He was hanging out with the likes of, he's the guy in the pink. He was hanging out with Diddy's children, Tory Lanez, Offset. So you know he's about to have a field day with this. The man was linked to a lot of very high-profile people, like I said, including Diddy. And we all remember Gervonta Davis from this particular Diddy pool party. just to give you some insight into, he really was officially a big time stylist with a lot of these people. Griffith said, once back at Diggs' residence, Diggs put his arm around me, put his tongue in my ear in a kissing fashion while whispering me to come to his room. Now, this was new information. I had never heard this. Let me see. Oh, yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, hit that like button. And let me know if you're liking the mixture between live content and short content. I've been putting out some short videos recently. Where were we? Whispering to come to his room. The report further claims Griffith was later confronted, robbed of jewelry and belongings worth an estimated $300,000 to $500,000, and pressured, by others to corroborate a false narrative. Now, here we go. This is what happened. Now that is Stefan Diggs' brother, and these are two alleged goons. When the man said he had $300,000 to $500,000 jewelry on, I believe he wears jewelry like chrome hearts. I think it's called chrome hearts. Super expensive. Let's see, jewelry prices. It is chrome hearts. This is just from another angle. He saw what was about to go down. They confronted him, I think, at his apartment building, and then proceeds to pummel him, push him out, steal from him in an attempt to shut him up. Darius is Stefan Diggs' brother. So I say all this to say, I think that the incident report was just the beginning. I think that what's gonna happen is a civil lawsuit. Again, he has 5 years to file it, but this is the first actual complaint, which should actually initiate a investigation. And he's still open. He has all the ability in the world to sue. Looking through his man bag. Now, this is all after he has alleged that this man made sexual advances, stuck his tongue in his ear, gave him drugs, invited to the bedroom, and when he turned it down, all of a sudden, you're getting beat, you're getting robbed. Something that he's saying or doing is eliciting this type of response. So, snatching his chains. He is a father of, I believe, 2. He's been very adamant. He is not and has never been gay, has no intentions of being gay. And if his accusations are true about Stefan, I think Stefan is going to have a fight on his hands. Now, this is where it gets, I'm not going to lie, this is where it gets a little bit sticky. So up top, it looks like we're talking about specific allegations. But then by the time he says this, I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit worried for your case, sir. He says, Griffith also alleged Diggs is operating a sex ring out of his residence. We're now at a time where if you're going to say people are involved in sex trafficking, you're going to need to come with proof of that. And compared his assistant, Lindsay Boland, to Ghislaine Maxwell, writing that she practices witchcraft on sexual subjects to prepare them for Stefan. Say what now? What? That is going to be a very tough sell. So I don't know. Maybe he does not have an attorney that is guiding him along. I can't imagine that an attorney would, after 2 years, tell him to go and file this report and put in there practices witchcraft on sexual subjects. I don't know how that's gonna work out for him. It says these allegations are from an incident report. They have not been proven in court, and Stefan Diggs has not been convicted of any crime related to these accusations. To give you a little bit more insight, he was going in on everybody. He produced text messages that he alleged were from Drake when he told Drake, allegedly, about the sexual assault. He felt like Drake turned his back. But he also outed Gervonta Davis, the boxer. Let's see. Okay. So Gervonta, this dude who had been the BFF, the dude who, you know, it looked like put him in spaces with the likes of Drake, Diddy's children, all of these pictures. Gervonta seemed to be like his brother. They dressed alike. They did all this. They were always together in the 2010s. And then all of a sudden, even in this photo that went ultra viral because they were talking about it, the dudes who were all, you know, Trey Songz, all these football players on a yacht in Tim's, it was like a big deal in 2017. He was there. He was in the mix for all of these things. But then I don't specifically know what happened, but then he started outing Gervonta. Let me see. He said, "Live your truth, champ." And there's a picture of some man allegedly kissing Gervonta. I don't know what your joint is laced with, but before you decide to threaten someone online who used to oversee my life so much that they know why. I know he knows his social security number, his routing and account number, address to all properties, habits, vices, weaknesses, strengths, tendencies, insecurities, which you can't make peace with in your brain that keeps you up at night and no amount of money can fix. I think he's alleging that he's actually gay. I'd at least clear my debt with that guy. You contractually owe me well over 6 figures, but I'd at least settle for the $20K a month you owe me from working for 4 months unpaid. $20K at 4 months, $80,000. Only to have you opt out of paying me because you've taken a liking to substances that make your mind on a roller coaster of emotions. Instead, you rather post my trader of a little brother and dialogue with you kicking my back in, or post my groupie of a dad who cares more about your latest car purchase than whether or not his child is being properly valued by his employer, all in some attempt to play bully ball. You are a whole, I guess he says hoe. I don't know. We all know who get busy within the team for real, and it was never you. So stop the tough with MFers outside the boxing world. The internet is a place where creatives congregate to make money. Let's keep it that way. So even though I don't F with my little brother or my pops the same way, you don't F G Money or barely even with Michi. Aside from the fact that he's walking a crash dummy for you, you don't post or speak on my family, and I won't post or speak on you. Deal, my little leprechaun friend with the Napoleon complex. Now, he is real short, but this photo, I don't even know how I missed this one. Like, a lot's been going on. I don't think he's going to get that 80,000 after he posted this picture. I don't know. I don't think he's going to get the money. Y'all think he's going to pay him after that? Gervonta said, Chris, why you at it and then tell these ninjas how you two fly Weezy out of here and Stefan moved to LA a year ago. All you ninjas was effing each other. I don't even know at this point. There's all kinds of drug allegations. Now Gervonta is saying that he was a willing participant with Stefan. Stefan is sitting there at home like,
That's
so now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See, I get wrong because you never apologized.
I told you all this was going to be a lot. He says, this is my life we're talking about. I don't know what you do with yours, but I'm doing some with mine, so it means something. We're gonna follow this. I'm tempted to go through and get the actual report because what we had today was just a synopsis. Not ain't this what got him beat up? I mean, he is short, and I do think he probably does have that Napoleon complex because we have another instance where domestic violence case dropped against Gervonta Davis. The domestic violence case against WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis has been dropped. According to the Miami-Dade County Clerk's Office, Davis's demeanor battery charge stemming from an alleged domestic dispute with ex-girlfriend on Father's Day was formally discharged Tuesday morning after the woman declined to prosecute. So it's not saying that it didn't happen. It's just that she didn't prosecute it. And then I think there's actually a video on YouTube of him getting locked up. Let's see. And I think that was from the baby mom. Oh, where is it? I think it was a video that got released. It was body cam footage outside of his mansion. Domestic violence. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Okay, wasn't you just talking to her? Can she provide all the information to you?
Well, let me ask you this. What I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. What the information?
Florida officers respond to a disturbing call. The girlfriend of boxer Gervonta Davis crying.
And this is not the most recent. The most recent is, I think, his newest baby mama. This was a few years ago.
For help.
Help me! Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send units to you. I need the address. Please help me! You're gonna kill me! Ma'am, what's the address? Please.
Okay.
Got anything on you?
I'm at my house.
Okay. I'm asking you. Gotta ask you. Who was in the car?
This is my car. She took my car.
Who is she to you?
My child mother.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
Does she have any weapons?
No.
All right. Just put down your phone for now, sir.
So multiple allegations of violence against women from this one. Now you got Stefan Diggs sending goons to go and jump him and steal from, like, this is a lot. Like I said, I'm going to keep following this. I don't understand how Cardi B ever was interested in Stefan Diggs, knowing what he was currently going through. Like, when these celebrities get together, it's not just, oh, I saw somebody on the street, I got the number, we're going to link up. There is a lot at play here. Cardi is releasing her second studio album. So is it a good look for her to move on with somebody and show that she's, happily single? Sure. I just don't think that this was the right guy, considering what he is accused of and the fact that, he's not keeping it in his pants. Now, I don't know about all the men stuff. This is what Chris has alleged, but I know for a fact that faithful is not really something that's popping off. Now, maybe if he's been faithful in the last, maybe a couple months, sure. But how Cardi got with this guy, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea who thought that this was a good idea. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. Definitely prayers up for Lil Nas. Why Cardi is an idiot. I think that, to be honest, to be very, very honest, I think that after these allegations came out about him from his former male stylist, I think that Stefan started dating high-profile people so that all of those rumors were kind of out the door. Because now if you're being seen with Cardi B, if you're being seen with Carisha, nobody is talking about Chris's allegations against you. And that's the God's honest truth. There is a way for a very wealthy man to hire the right person to get the right publicity. And I think that is what happened in this case, which is a prime example of why Young Miami was wearing his jersey and Young Miami was seen going on dates with him. So anyway, I gotta go. Again, put in the comments if you guys are liking the mixture of short and live content. Michael says, when he started exposing people in the crew, all of his celebrities kicked him out of the crew. A lot of men in Hollywood are bisexual. I could see that. One thing, though, I think sometimes people use the term friend too loosely. So you're in photos with Drake, but that doesn't mean that you're actually one of Drake's boys where he would, stand 10 toes down for you. I think people, especially in Hollywood, claim friendships that aren't actually theirs to claim. And then when you call on the person like they're an actual friend, you're not getting the response because the relationship wasn't what you thought it was in the first place. But anyway, I got to run. Did he lie? Lil Nas. No, Lil Nas X was hospitalized for overdose. You'll have to watch the beginning of the video to see, but he was actually hospitalized. So I don't think that this video was a fake. I think he was high.
Hey, for everybody coming to the party. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that.
I mean, it's not a laughing matter, but I'm not gonna lie. The Cowboy Carter cowboy boots initially took me out before I saw the headline, and I just thought it was Lil Nas X being Lil Nas X. So I said, okay, he's a few months late for Cowboy Carter. But then once I kind of saw the headline, it made more sense. He's high. So anyway, like I said, I'll see you guys later. If anything else pops off, I will go live again, but I highly doubt it. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow.